to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked
To the left. That is gone.
for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they...
Welcome back to our third and final match of the day from Brownsville Porter High School. Kevin Naro on the call. The La Feria Lionettes squaring off against the Brownsville Porter Cowgirls. Porter picked up a win against Harlingen South in their first match. La Feria lost in straight sets against Harlingen South in their first contest. South was pinned with the doubleheader. Porter looks to win both their games on their home court. Cowgirls with the opening serve. They take the 1-0 lead. That one's going to sail out of bounds, and it's a 1-1 game. Cowgirls and the Lionettes. Zuniga back at the service line. Sets it up, sends it over. Almost got the ace. That one goes right into the net, and the Lionettes managed to keep that one alive. That was a heck of a play there from the back row with Lopez. Two to one. Porter gets the kill. It's 3 to 1. Substitutions in the game. Kaya Dickinson checking in. Dickinson is the libero. Three-2 ball game. Brownsville Porter, the side of this tri-match. Later today on Real Sports Live, we will have another tri-match for you over at Sherryland Pioneer. A tri-match at Mission High. So we'll have 3 tri-matches today on Real Sports Live, starting here at Brownsville Porter. Later today, I'll pack up and head to Port Isabel as San Perlita is on the road taking on the Lady Tarpons. McAllen Memorial and Mission Vets, that's the blockbuster ticket right there, 7 o'clock. We have that one also on our schedule, along with the tri-match at Mission, a tri-match at Pioneer. And then Brownsville Rivera travels to Edinburgh Economies. That is a single match. So we have 3 single matches and 3 tri-matches. So 12 games in one day on a Tuesday. Yesterday was the first day of official games for the regular season as the regular season got kicked off. And Jacob Young went down to Harlingen High and covered the tri-match there. It was Harlingen PSJ North, and these Cowgirls. So they've been quite busy here these last 24 hours. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as we are full steam ahead in the 2021 season. Porter leads 10-2. Good serve from Brianna Franco. And it's 11-2. Dickinson tried to chase that one down in the back row, unable to get to it. It's a 10-point Cowgirl lead, 12-2. Tipped in the front row, sets it back up. Trying to come down with a kill. Dickinson keeps it alive, sends it back. Zuniga just missed on that attempt there to send that one back over the net. Coach Fraga wants a timeout. On the other side of the break, you're watching Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
After the timeout, 13-2. Feria gets on the board, 13-3. So a lot of new names on this Lionette squad. That one in or out. That one's going to be out. So La Feria stacking up a couple points. In the opening set. Good serve. The official is going to blow the whistle and award a point to La Feria. It's 13-6. That ball was tipped at the net. And La Feria has rallied here. They still trail, but put together a couple of good sequences. Now Porter trying to regroup. That one goes into the net. 14-7. Missed on the serve attempt was Brianna Rodriguez. So right now the serve-receive game. Porter needs to tweak that up just a little bit. They did that really well against Harlingen South in their first game earlier this morning. Set it up, sets it back over. And Porter kept that one alive. Some really good digs. The Feria and Porter's JV also playing here to the right of us. The JV there. So again, in case you're just tuning in, the plan A was to have this whole court for the varsity, and the JV was going to be in the back gym, but with some last-minute extracurricular activities going on in the back gym, forced the coaches to adjust and split the courts. Varsity on the left, JV on the right. Another diving dig from the Cowgirls. They have put on one heck of a display on keeping that ball from touching the floor. And all of a sudden, La Feria starting to find a little bit of momentum here. They only trail by 4. Swinging it, and that one is out. That one just too much mustard on that one. It's 15-11. Back-to-back points for Porter. To 11. Let's see who they award that point to. They're going to give it to the Lionettes. Indeed they did, and then that last point was scored by Porter, so it's 17-12. Right now, La Feria is giving Porter a run for their money. They trail 17-13. Angie Lopez at the service line. Dickinson checks in the game. So Lopez to serve. This is a 3-point ball game. Sets it up, and that one looked like it was out. And it was. 2-point game. Looks like La Feria may have just shaken off the rust. Porter comes back with a much-needed kill. Now, we've been in control throughout this first set, but La Feria has definitely made things hard on these Cowgirls. (19-15) jump serve. They went for that diving dig, and they kept it alive again. Tipped in the front row, sets it back up. Porter's got to get rid of it. They swing it over. That one goes right into the net. Had the right idea. Just missed on the attempt. Zuniga back to serve. Porter leads 20-16. That one sails out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Brownsville Porter. Swing it, sets it back up. And now Porter starting to find a little bit of a groove here in the back end of this first set. Porter now swinging it back over to the left side, and they get the kill. Brianna Rodriguez gets the kill. (23-18). Much more competitive game here for the Lionettes. I mentioned that maybe it took a couple of sets for them to find their footing, and looking much better here in their second game. That one just makes it over the net. Playable. Sets it back up, sends it over. Diving dig from Dickinson and a good effort, but that one just sails out of bounds. Now it's a game point for Brownsville Porter. Feria facing a steep hill here. They're trying to stay alive, and they do. It's a game point for Brownsville Porter. Still here in the first set. 2 out of 3, not your traditional look, because we have a try match. Coaches have agreed to go 2 out of 3. Porter again with the game point, trying to seal the deal here. Tip of the cap to Feria, though. Took a tough loss against Harlingen South and have answered back quite well here in this opening set. Battled back. Class 5A is Brownsville Porter, Feria in 4A. Sets that one up, sends it over. Good play in the back row. Porter now taking their time, looking to find the right spot, and they do, and that's the ball game, 25-20. Porter takes the opening set, set number 2, coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Welcome back for the start of the second set. Porter with the opening serve. And away we go. Porter jumps out to the 2-0 lead, so be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Again, we have one of 3 tri-matches today, starting here at Brownsville Porter, Mission High, and Sherryland Pioneer. And then the 2 matches that we have, Brownsville Rivera at Edinburgh Economides. And of course, the blockbuster matchup with Mission Veterans and McAllen Memorial. They're going to make a correction on the scoreboard. They're going to make it a 2-1 game. That's what the delay in the action was. Oh, no, it is 3-0. Okay. All right. The score went from 2 to, it was, originally I had 3-0, and the scoreboard switched it to 2-1, and then they just now switched it back to 3-0, so I apologize for that. Heads up play in the front row. Lulu Trevino with the soft touch. And they get the ace. Lopez with the ace. Lopez serves it up, play in the front row. Sets it back up, and we're tied up at 3. Lopez, she gets another ace next to her name. And now La Feria leads 4-3 early in the second set. Maribel Ortega, number 4, checks into the game. And the Lionettes lead by 2. Sets it up, Dickinson digs it out. And it's a 6-3 game. La Feria with the lead, and Lopez again looking to serve and extend the Lionette lead. And it's 7-3. Porter comes back and gets a much-needed kill. 7-4. Monica Gonzalez being subbed out. She'll catch a breather. Porter trails by 3. They do have the ball. Gabriela Gonzalez will serve. That one went out of bounds. And it's 8-4. La Feria. Franco with the serve. Sending that one back over was Trevino for La Feria. Now setting it back up for Franco. Back in the back row for Dickinson. Eight-6 game. Trevino sent that one over. Playable for Porter. That one heads out of bounds and right into the La Feria bench. So slow start for Porter here in the second set and a good start for La Feria. Lulu Trevino will serve it up. Ten to 6. Porter wants to talk it over. La Feria leads. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
How you doing? My name is Alan Stewart. I'm a master captain for the United States Merchant Marines. I have a business called Stewart Training Center. What I do is I teach people how to get their captain's license. I'm located in Bayview, Texas, and the number is 956-639-8697.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
After the timeout, 10-7 ball game. Cowgirls set to serve. Maribel Ortega with the right hand on the jump serve. Two straight points for Porter after the timeout. That one, who are they going to award that point to? They're going to give it to Porter. That's a 1-point game. Substitutions in the game for La Feria. Porter won the opening set 25-20. Right now the Cowgirls on their home court trail by 1, looking to tie it up. Good play in the back row. And we're tied up at 10. They bumped that one up in the front row from the Lionettes, trying to come down with a kill. But a good block. And La Feria quickly regains the lead by 1. Allison Rosales. Made that play happen. That one way up there in the rafters. Misfiring on the jump. And at the 2-point La Feria lead. That one went right into the net. It's a 1-point game. Swinging it, setting it back up. Back comes Porter now on the offensive attack. And it is out of bounds, and Porter has rallied back to tie things up at 12. That one is out. La Feria leads by 2. Catalan with the strong serve. Catalan again back at the service line. Lionettes lead by 3. That one sails well out of bounds, and an easy point there for Brownsville Porter. Dickinson checking back in the game. Tipped. Trying to save it there in the back row. Sets it back up, looking for the kill, and again just misfired. (16-13). Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
To 13, the Feria now trying to push this to a decisive third set. Looking good. They lead 19-13 after the timeout. Lopez missed on the serve. It went into the net. It's a point for Porter. Both these teams exchanging the mishaps in the serve-receive game. Good serve, sends it over. Well, hopefully they're okay. A collision there in the middle between Lopez and Dickinson. They're okay. Franco back to serve. Her team trails by 5. Franco with a good serve. Lopez sets it up for Trevino. That one goes right into the net and a point for Brownsville Porter. Porter trails by 3. Franco again back at the service line. And all of a sudden, this is a 2-point game. Again, Porter won the opening set 25-20. They now trail by 2. They've trailed for majority of this contest. They're now trying to rally here and complete a sweep. That one is out. And a 1-point ball game. Porter going on the run here late in the second set. Franco again has had the hot hand. Dickinson digs it out, sets it up for Lopez in the front row. Now tracking it down. Porter has to get rid of it. They do. It deep into the back row for Dickinson over to Lopez. Swings it over, bumps it back. Sets it back up. Lionettes looking more in sync as this game goes on. That's a huge point right there for the Lionettes. Try and stave off some momentum been built by Porter here in the back half of this second set. Lulu Trevino now again to serve. Gets it over with the right hand. Gets it into the back row of the libero Liberty Garza. Trevino sets it back up. That one went out of bounds, and the scoreboard is saying we're tied up at 21. Nope, I had it right. 22-21. Feria leads. Scoreboard here to my left. Porter trying to rally and tie this thing up and steal the second set, but La Feria has other ideas. All right, it should be 23-21. But the scoreboard here on my left has it at 22 all. All right, we're tied up at 22. Garza digs it out. La Feria takes the 1-point lead. Porter trails by 1. Monica Gonzalez ties it up at 23. Porter trying to do everything they can to avoid a third set. You have to win by 2. So whoever scores here would have the game point unless the match winds up being tied at 24. Good sequence there and a kill. So La Feria now has the advantage, game point. Porter answers right back and ties it up. Liberty Garza to serve, sends it over. Tough play for the Lionettes. Lopez sends it over. Tipped. Back in the front row. Is that in or out? It's in. Well, well, well. Patlan. The serve, sets it back up. Porter comes back with a kill. We're tied up at 25. Cowgirls refusing to go down. That one up in the rafters, and Feria gets the kill. They lead by 1. Again, you got to win by 2. And that one is in, or excuse me, that was out. Or we're going to see. Yeah, that one was out. So Porter hangs on and wins 27-25. So we will head to a third and final set on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one, If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 27-25 La Feria. Won the second set. And we are prepped up for a third and final set. Both of Porter's games took 3 sets to decide a winner. So game set for the third and final game of this match and for the day here at Porter High School. What a try match. Lopez will serve. Porter opens things up with an emphatic kill. Tied up at 1. Zuniga will serve. It's a good serve, and she gets the ace. First to 15 in this ball game. Porter lost the opening set to Harlingen South, then rattled off 2 straight to beat the Lady Hawks in 3 sets. La Feria got swept by Harlingen South in the second game, and here in the third set, La Feria lost the opening match 25-20. Held on and won a close one 27-25. Now La Feria leads 4-2. That serve goes out of bounds. And a kill. It's 5-3. Nearly getting the ace was Rodriguez. That one is out. And La Feria leads 6-4. And the Lionettes get the ace. Timeout on the court. Porter wants to talk it over. You're watching Real Sports Live. Lionettes lead by 3 in the third set.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
8-4 your score. (9-4) Lionette lead. Good serve, sets it back up. Porter gets a much needed point. Right there, it's 9-5. First to 15. That one well out of bounds. And an easy point there for Porter.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
9-7. Porter now trying to rally. Trail by 2. It's a completely different La Feria team than what we saw about an hour ago against Harlingen South. Like La Feria may have just woken up, maybe found some confidence in themselves, and have played a much cleaner ball game regardless of the outcome. For a young team and something that Coach Fraga can build on. How about this sequence here? Either team refusing to let this ball touch the floor. Swings it, sets it back up, goes right into the net. Back and forth. (11-7). Porter wants a timeout on the other side of the break. Feria looking good in the third set. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Good play on the serve. Patalan back at the service line. Sends it over on a strong serve. 12-7. And another point for the Lionettes. They move closer. Now that one stayed in, and it's game point for La Feria. Is that in or out? And it is out. La Feria comes back and wins in 3 sets over Brownsville Porter. They win it 15-7 in the third set. Got to feel good about that if you're a Lionette fan. La Feria bounces back, picks up the win. That wraps up our coverage here from Brownsville Porter High School. So Porter won the opening set. South won the second ball game, and La Feria wins the third one in 3 sets. Or in 3 sets, rather. On behalf of myself, Kevin Arrow, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Rio Sports Live. More volleyball coming for you later today on Rio Sports Live. Thanks for tuning in. Saying so long for now from Brownsville Porter High School.